Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Small on the north side as US forces got Easy or Eazy-E? Eazy-E? I'm trying to not say Easy-8, because Company Heroes 2. Small on the south side as the Verma forces, we've got Little Red Corvette.
We're here to fight for the good folks back home.
Second engineer or third engineer, just second engineer on the field. A little bit too early to get out the third engineer, but it looks like he's not going for a third engineer, just going for a double engineer, probably into a rifleman. Up here we do have, looks like a triple pioneer opener. Verma quarters almost complete. And engineers or pioneers come to the central munitions sector. Yeah.
Okay, give me
Eazy-E. I don't know why, I still want to say Easy-8. Probably because I play a bit too much Company Heroes 2, and probably a little bit too much War Thunder.
Point is ours.
Engineers now heading down south for the winter. Capture the fuel sector as well. Riflemen on the field. For the Verma player, do have still something employed on the field, of course. I'm guessing Volks could be for MG42. I doubt it's going to be for a Shimwagen or motorcycle. It is for an MG42. The MG has plenty of heavy cover to utilize in the center of the map.
Ready for battle.
And we've got the engineers captured the munitions sector as well. Fuel sector being captured on up. And now we do have a second squad or rifleman on the build queue. Actually, there's a bunker. Pioneers pushing forward. I have a feeling there's going to be a bit of wire. Yep, got a bit of wire there.
Rifle squad has the objective. Munitions depot is ours. Ready for the crowds.
Munitions sector captured on up. And already got a spam bot on kick.
On point.
Why do I stream to kick? I only get spam bots. Oh, there is one person who actually watched me on kick on for Company Heroes 1. So that's one good reason.
Shut your guns and listen. Point is ours.
Either way, we've got pioneers going around capture sectors. I'm not going to take time to clean up that spam message, so please ignore it. Just because since I have the alt tab, and alt tabbing in some of these games, particularly like Company Heroes 1, can cause some issues. Rifleman squad now advancing way forward. Bit of damage there, wipes or does pin down the engineers, does not wipe them out. Rifleman squad advancing. H42 should have coverage to over here, so the rifle squad should be able to flank it. Engineers capture the fuel sector, got a bit of wire there, and looks going for some Dragon's Teeth tank traps. Over on the right side, you have rifle squad engaging the pioneers. Got a double MG42 opener, that's not very common. So we got support weapon center, support weapon opener for the Verma player without going for snipers. No, unfortunately, okay with that. Our squad hanging up some fire there, does not go behind some heavy cover, does get suppressed there. MG42 took some severe damage. I think MG42 should be able to pin the rifleman squad. It's getting. If it was MG4, if it was Company Heroes 2, it would have been a wipe on the, or would have been pinned. But the rifle squad managed to score a wipe. Very nice. This part of me, third MG42. This part of me where since I'm a Company Heroes 2 player, not a Company Heroes 1 player, and I will have misjudging some fights because in my mind that probably would have been pinned after the second or third burst. The Rock Squad does secure a wipe there, very nice. The Imperial player went for a triple MG42 opener. Is there no upgrade just yet?
That's a ball game.
If he's going for triple MG42 opener, he may go for Blitzkrieg to get access to Stormtroopers. Stormtroopers are very nice. I think people should use Stormtrooper STGs more often. Early triage sent on the field, very nice. Maybe a good idea. He wiped out the MG42. Could maybe go for a bit better teching, but I understand about healing. Because I like seeing my units topped off health, it makes them so much more effective just getting some basic healing going.
Rifle squad has the objective.
Oops, looks like your message didn't pop up on YouTube. I may need to fix that on my live chat window. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to hit that one button. Oh, actually, I just forgot to, looks like my YouTube stream didn't actually activate. on the live chat window. My apologies. So I have to keep an eye out. Rifle squad does fall back there. Fuel sector has been obtained. Of course, it is cut off. Engineers need to capture up either this munition sector there, this munition sector there, or the strategic point. Definitely the roundabout way of getting supplied this way. But this way is a little less roundabout. Just a little bit more roundabout. Double rifle squad advance along the flank. Bunker now established. To me, it looks like an MG bunker, but it can also be for a casualty recovery bunker. You can always throw the MG inside the bunker, and you can make it an MG bunker.
We took the point. No contact. Go live, people. Ready for the crowds. Ready to fight, sir.
Engineers do fall back. Tank trap being built. Many tank traps. So we've got quite a bit of terror escaping by the Verma player. Wire there. Tank traps there. So quite a bit of terror escaping. May warrant the Churchill or Sherman crocodile to get out the dozer. Though I think US demolition charges can work as well as just taking time to shoot with a tank cannon. Do now have the supply charges now. Supply yard being built. Wow, I'm getting all the words mixed up. Supply charges. What's even a supply charge? I don't even use that. Not even from is that, am I getting that terminology mixed up with Age of Empires 4? At the Golden Gate? I think my brain just going a bit melty. Pioneer, of course, runs back. Got lucky, didn't get wiped on out. NG42 sitting on up. Rifle squad over here does get suppressed first, so he decides to charge for this one here. Gun rotating. He should get a burst there. This half burst, full burst, or good enough burst there. Got this shim block in there. This is an MG42 bunker supported by MG42. So we've got a lot of bunkers here. Quite a bit of terror escaping. The US player needs to get out of counters. Mortars seem pretty good to me right now. A support weapon center. Though honestly a Sherman tank wouldn't be half bad as well at this point. Though Pack 38s are still pretty effective. Unknown if he's actually gotten a whatchamacallit. An upgrade there. Rifle squad may escape screech on by. Is he going for another machine gun bunker right there? Rifle squad probably gonna get wiped on out.
Lost a unit.
Yep.
They're all dead.
Good try, but overall it did fail. Off of power shoot, I think he knows to go for infantry. He is going for tank depot. I think a Sherman tank, Sherman no, regular Sherman tank would be a better option at first rather than going for Sherman Crocodile. Sherman Crocodile, of course, does offer the bulldozer upgrade to help break through everything. But the Sherman tank will be a bit more generalist, of course, able to fight any vehicle to pop up. Plus, Shermans are cheaper than Sherman Crocodiles.
We have finished construction.
But honestly, seeing how, if there's ever some future balance patches in this game, he's going for Hellcat. That's one way to help deal with the bunkers as well. While I usually don't want to see Hellcats the first item deployed, in this situation it does actually make some good sense. Because of course it is a weapon that can effectively take out bunkers. Yep. Excuse me, he has 2 command points right now. I think off of power shoot would be a good idea. Excuse me, getting some hiccups. Though another possibility could be actually be for airborne to get out recon runs, just to spot the, AT guns. Jeez, now that's entrenchment. One Hellcat deployed in the field. This may be the. He is going for the pinto mount upgrade in the Hellcat. I usually don't like seeing it. It's not really that effective, but one of the few situations may actually I somewhat agree with it. Field repair wouldn't be half bad as well, or Allied War Machine in the future. Right now we see no structures for AT guns, so this Hellcat will have free range, so this decal will also get some good work done. I'm not sure what the Hellcat's doing at the moment. But there's no AT gun on the field. Does crush to one of the models there. Very nice. Just take time to destroy the bunkers. Oh, there is an opening there. Not sure what he's going with it. You don't want to go too far in. You have to assume your opponent have a Pack 38. He's lucky right now his opponent does not have a Pack 38. He's going to Krieg's Barracks now. You always should assume if you get out a tank, whether it be Hellcat, M10, Sherman, you gotta assume your opponent has a Pack 38 in the field, because you will get Pack 38 sooner rather than any of those assets. Bunker now under fire. He's also got lucky. I suppose he could make a safe game where his opponent has not deployed landmines, because look how many machine gun bunkers in the field. That's a good place, good indication where all of his opponent's munitions went. Another Hellcat in the field. I think now would be a good idea to start going towards Sherman tanks. In fact, I think the first Hellcat makes sense. Second Hellcat, I still think a Sherman tank would be better, but he is going for another Pintle mount here. There's a bunker back there. There's... yeah, some part of this is a little bit wasteful in my opinion as well. Lay some tank traps there. They're still opening for tanks. Like, I have no idea where tanks can traverse right now. Hellcat needs to attack that bunker, among everything. These good hits here. Howdy. Hellcat now push way forward. Rolls a miss there. Pioneer doesn't inside the garrison. Something blocked there. He has gone for airborne. Her dropping airborne right here is a definitely an interesting option. It's not a bad option as well. Okay. The paratrooper should focus down that AT gun. And the Hellcat maybe should avoid that. Yeah, airborne is not. I was thinking recon to spot stuff, but right now paratroopers is not a bad idea as well. He can also grab himself an MG42. He's pursuing this here. This Hellcat. Oh, there's a Pack 38 already over here. I'm not sure where it came from, but the Hellcat was sort of thrown away. Probably too busy in the micro over here. Fires it up. Very nice. Taking the Krieg's Barrack, I quite understand that. Is there a Fort HQ somewhere over here that spawned on the Pack 38? I don't see any. Another paratrooper. Paradrop on in. Very nice. Oh, this paratrooper needs reinforcements. Hellcat has plenty of health. Pack 38 needs to be attack move down south. Of course, this Pack 38 needs to be displaced. Needs to get some demolition charges or satchel charges or something to engage the structures. Hellcat's not having a good anti-infantry roll. He's going to take a free hit here. The coaxial or hull mounting. Oh crap! Good Goliath play. The Hellcat needs to drive on out of there. He was too busy paying attention over here. Nice little Goliath pop. Ugh, that. I just looked like, oh crap, I was speechless. Hellcat. Okay, just a regular MG42 there. Of course, can escape on out there. Taking time to hit the bunker. No, he could. Oh, we got defense here as well. You can see by the hull pintle mount there. Yep, so far it's been a very weird game. That is definitely for sure. I want to see another Hellcat. I want to see regular Shermans. Sherman bulldozers also. Sherman crocodile bulldozers could be another good option. Hellcat deployed in the field. Paratroopers will be quite nice. May start going towards strafing runs and bombing runs after the airborne. Because the other line is what? Recon, strafing run, bombing run. This is one of the few times I would say bombing runs would be quite useful. Pioneers have picked up his Pack 38. He just needs to keep his distance. This Hellcat's one shot away from death. Another Hellcat and Arc Squall is pushing along over there. And that was a neutral cap from the map. And he sort of threw away the Hellcat. Should have pulled it back. Just get some repairs. No need to throw away like that. Arc Squall is getting suppressed here. Yep, a little bit. It's definitely an unusual game, that's for sure. Another airborne squad dropping on in. Another Pack 38 push forward on the field. Good shot there. Airborne squads need to try to get some munitions, some ordnance into the garrison. Hellcat takes another hit there and about to go on down. Hellcat's plus anti-vehicle. He does go down there. Rock Squad does get suppressed.
Enemy unit down.
There's a satchel charge there. It makes slow the garrison as well a little bit. I think it did get the guy a little bit there, but nothing too significant. Wipes out the MG42 entirely. Rock Squad's not advancing. There's a possible, I wouldn't say annihilation victory, but of course there's a lot of bunkers start cleaning on up, but that's quite reasonable. Paradrop AT gun may be a good idea to help siege down structures. AT gun does get descrewed. MG42 captured there, firing away, keeping distance from the Pinto mounts. MG42 charges way forward. Getting the Pack 38 would be not a bad idea to help siege down the structures.
Enemy unit down.
That MG42 pull in the field to support out the MG42 as well as the oh, there's another Goliath there. I did not pay close enough attention to that. So pretty successful Goliaths this game.
We can't move.
Rock Squad or MG42 getting pinned. I'm using munitions observation post.
Grenades have arrived.
Another Hellcat. And engineers getting suppressed and wiped on out. Does take time to destroy the AT gun. Very nice. Both these AT guns are fully destroyed. Some being put out there. Nothing. Another MG42 for some odd reason. Pioneers or engineers getting wiped on out. No supply yard upgrades. Compare drop AT gun. Has enough fuel and manpower for a Sherman tank. Another airborne squad dropping in. Looks like the Verma player is just building MG42s like crazy. Just wipes out the MG42 squad. Very nice. The MG42 gets in the corner. We'll probably need to retreat back over this soon. So got MG bunker there, which means he can pull out Goliaths. And now the airborne squad is fully pinned. Looks like the Verma player can kind of salvage the carcasses. He is confident defense, so 20cm rocket barrages could be a possibility, as well as Black 88s. I have no idea what he should go for.
Enemy unit down.
Does take the Goliath there, very nice. Garrison may be destroyed entirely. Airborne squad survives. But he's getting suppressed there. Trying to get reinforced now. Landmines being built, that's quite understandable. This VP is camped by the MG. This MG as well. Bit of wire cut there. Airborne squad does get wiped on out.
Enemy unit down.
MG42 gets wiped out by the Pinto Mill. Got a Pioneer here. Let's take a look and see what the Verma player is going for. Just Pioneers. Has 5 command points, almost 6. Excuse me.
The Yankees are attacking one of our open
And we did see a landmine here. This is Hellcat will find it. So say the US player should be going for Sherman tanks or Sherman bulldozers. Sherman crocodile bulldozers. We do have, of course, another Kriegsbergs being pulled in the field. Hellcat's not exactly known for... Oh, nice strafing run there. Strafing run take up Pioneers to try and build the Kriegsbergs. Yeah, defensive structures are very nice. Depending on which game, they're either very good or not very good. Generally, in my opinion, a lot of static defense structures need to be capable to handle a bit more than they're worth, but also not be able to easily be spammed out like photon cannons in StarCraft 2. Because if a static structure is going to be static, it has to punch well above its weight. Kriegsberg's now pulling the field. The Verma player... Oh, no bombing run. Yep, looks like I went ahead and got some extra reticles in the map. Pioneer does get wiped out now. Trying to repair up that now. That's, of course, the Pack 38 on its way. Not enough for another strafing run. Don't all see the supply drops, now think about it, would be quite useful for the mortars, of all things. Yeah, I think actually supply drops mortars, potentially getting the munitions with it, and potentially fuel, would be very useful for the US player right now. With engine credits, going to be easy pickings for the Pack 38. The Vtuber 1 Hellcat could try flanking the Pack 38. Thank you for the follow 2 series of a capital 0. Welcome to the stream. Got another airborne squad dropping on in. Good hit there on the Hellcat. And the Hellcat does go out of control there.
Forces are taking casualties.
Of course, he is next to the Pinto Mount there. Just ignore, just as a ghost gun. The dangerous ghost guns that apparently liberals really hate. Kriegsberg's course goes on down. Pack 38 about to get decrewed.
Enemy unit down.
Does get decrewed there. I think the airborne squad should grab the Pack 38 and start sieging down the HQ. Airborne squad or Pioneers have captured the MG42. OC's going for the MG42.
Observation post.
Yeah, they're just there. Up here, do have Pioneers captured them. Just like could go with the VPs and get triple capture in favor. Shimwagen's almost down. US player right now has not a whole lot. Does have bar riflemen. I don't think he really needs bar rifleman squads versus MG42s and Pioneers. Either the MG42 wins or the rifleman squad wins. I don't think bar is really necessary. Pioneers getting ripped apart there.
Crowds have cut forward supply line.
Oh, got another Goliath there popping out. Does get pushes 2 from not killing off that Goliath. Pioneers do get fully crushed there. He has captured the MG42 to cause issues. Another Hellcat advancing back over the Pinto Mount.
Enemy unit down.
This bunker's about to go on down. Enough munitions for another Goliath. Oops, got more permanent reticles on the map. My apologies. Munition observation post starting to go on down.
We're losing ground. The secured sector is under attack. Facing our enemy fire.
Also, this guy found a landmine as well. Pioneers just going forward, capturing. This game is pretty much over.
They're losing territory. Unit down.
Of course, as long as Pioneer... I thought if there's no Pioneers in the field, he should be able to bring in the reinforcements, but guess not. Bunker getting hit, so he can not deploy out anything at the moment, other than maybe a Goliath in the future. Our squad does get suppressed. And maybe a Fort HQ somewhere then? Not sure. Up there's the fallen reinforcements. And same squad models in the field, so I'm not sure what changed. Off-night combat group did come on in. That's where they reinforce the front. Does include artillery officer as well as Volks and the Pioneers.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Pioneers trying to capture the Pack 38. Does. And this guy would like to go down one shot. Destroyed engine crit there. Gets a random crit. And there goes the Fetch C2 Hellcat. And I've got some more paratroopers drop on in. Got some recoilless rifles now. There's some bunkers he needs to take on out. Takes another bunker. 2 more there. Or and third one there. M42 sitting on up. Doesn't have frags, I believe. Fires it on up. What?
Airborne!
That came out of nowhere. By the way, that is the end of the replay.
Lock it down. Paratroopers on point.
This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.